Morning, everybody. Chad, Doss Farms. While it is, hang on, 72 degrees, we didn't get a drop of rain last night. I mean, they were calling for like a little over 3/4 of an inch. Thunderstorms. I mean, we were in like the red. We had lightning warnings, all of it. And it just, you ever watch the radar map as it rolls in, it just dissolves and goes away? Like, that's what it did. It did nothing. Nothing. Look, see my driveway over there, which I don't want to talk about, but we're going to get it fixed. See my driveway over there where the dip is? There's always water in there. It can't sprinkle without getting water in there. And it's as dry as the moon. Not a drop, folks. Man, we didn't even water last night because we were thinking we were going to get so much rain. But it seriously is a cool 72 degrees. It feels amazing. Just gonna sit out here and enjoy my breakfast. So, a little banana bread made by Ray. It's the edge too. That's the best part, in case you didn't know. And my little drinky drink, Kinetic. Dude, that boy spooked me a little bit. Golly, dude, backing up. Shouldn't even be called backing up now. Hey, it's sprinkling. That counts for something. I checked the weather station, like the one we have mounted, and it rained for 7 minutes last night, and the amount was a trace. I've never even seen that. That's how little it rained last night. So that's kind of funny. We're hooked up. Hopefully we don't hit the other trailer pulling out. Rusty. It's all right. Yeah, like I said, it's barely even towing anymore. When you're towing, you can even plug it into your navigation where you're going. And based on the height of your trailer that you tell it. Like when I hooked this up, I called it Rusty. I told it was a 16 footer. I think it's actually like a 14. And I told it it's about 8 feet high. And now if I plug in coordinates to go somewhere, it'll actually take me on a different route if there's a low bridge somewhere that I can't fit under. Cougars, where's your friends? Where's the friends? The boys, the girlies. Grandma Izzy. Actually, she's just Sister Izzy. She's only like 2 years old, or 3 years old, excuse me. Gonna give this guy something so he'll leave him alone. Hang on. Come here, bub. Goose barks at this trailer. Hang on, he can't stand this trailer. Hang on, he's gonna come around the edge here. There he is. He hates this trailer, man. Trying not to make you guys dizzy, but just wanted to show you what he does. He does it every single time. Every time. We've had this trailer. This is the only trailer I've owned. Livestock. Just hates it, man. He just hates this trailer. I think it's just because it's loud and bangs and clangs and makes a lot of noise. He can't stand it. Look at that beautiful fence. Woohoo! Honey, Allie, Lori. Mama. Chip. Man, you guys have crushed that hay bale. We're gonna have to go get another one. Yep. That's good though. I'd rather have it that way. That's all right. All right, bub. So stay open. Stay. Pull this too a little bit here. Come on, buddy. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? How are you, buddy? You all right? He's a smart donkey guy. He's hesitant because of June. June makes everybody pause for a second. There you go, bub. There you go. Shh, shh. Come on. Come on. Shh. 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 Ah, turn. 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 Come on. Attaboy. Good job, buddy. He just wanted to know where he was going. Woo! Morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Looking healthy and strong. Yeah. I know I got to get more cubes, but you've got hay. Hey, now I can open up these gates over here. Hang on. Let's do this. Not that there's much grass back here to eat, but it does give them more room. It does, it does. Is that gate? That's open. There we go. Bunny, can I have that horn? Can I have it? Not yet. Corey, not even thinking about it. Yep. Junebug. Boo. What's up, buddy? So they were locked out of there because of Badonk, but now we can let them back in. And it's not like there's much more to eat, but at least there's a little bit more room for them, that kind of thing. These girls are the smart ones though, man. All the big cows took off because they thought there was cubes over there, and the girls started eating what they left. Pretty funny. Oh my goodness. Just look at her. So pretty. All right, that wasn't too bad. He's been in a trailer once or twice, obviously, on the way to our place. At the 20, coming to here. He's seen it a couple of times. Just wanted to, Goose is gonna go nuts again. Get him, Oscar. Get him. Get him, buddy. Yeah, I probably should have mowed, but remember, it was supposed to rain. See you, bub.
There, we need your eyes level with the lawn, going up a little more. There you are, lean into it. Breathe and happy thoughts. Oh. Next side.
Oh,
yeah, you have two. You don't want to go crooked. There, straight ahead. Got this. No more reaction.
Woo! Someone's a hollering, man. What we got going on? We got a blue egg, a brown egg. Man, somebody, no, that's not one of the big ones. We've been getting some big old brown eggs from somebody. What's up, little one? Feels really cool in here right now. What's going on? It's been a few hours. So we are still, it's the temperature. It's only 81 degrees. Like, it feels amazing. But I just took Case to the eye doctor. Turns out he still needs glasses, which why he wouldn't, I don't know. But I always love when they do that puff to the eye, puff of air in the eyeball, man. What's that, the glaucoma test? But I don't know what it is. It could be, I don't even know. They could be dilating his eyes. I know the difference, but what I'm saying is I don't even know. I'm not an optometrist. We did take Donk to our local auction house, but as always, he was a featured animal, which makes us feel good, because then when you look at their page, you get people tagging people. Like, you guys have been on Facebook, but when a featured animal's coming through, somebody will tag a friend, be like, oh my gosh, look at this donkey. Oh my gosh. Like, I listed him as Badonk, but I told him I put in there, I said, man, you can have your own Eeyore. Like, he literally moves and lives and exists like Eeyore does, but he doesn't want to be around animals smaller than him because he don't like them. I'm sure he'll go to a great home. You know, I want to tell you guys these things, even though some of you can't handle it, that he didn't live here for forever. But ultimately, based on Badonk's choices, is why he's not here, okay? He's just not comfortable on this farm because he doesn't like animals that are smaller than him and make him nervous. And if you remember, I've got a thumbnail where he actually chased Cabela on the 20 acres. We were up on the pond dam and he took off after Cabela, okay? So it's better that he moves on. It's not fair to keep him where he's nervous and anxious. You know what I'm saying? Like, we even do that as humans. Like, if you don't want to be somewhere and you're nervous and anxious, remove yourself from that situation. So I'm just doing what's best for him. I would have loved to wait for somebody to come get him and know where he's going and things like that, but nobody reached out about a 15-year-old donkey. And I'm in a position limited with one pasture right now where I cannot hang on to him. I say one pasture, but like, I can only isolate one animal right now. So it's just what's best. Okay, if you guys have been watching us and following along, you know we always do what's best for our animals. And some of you guys still have other opinions, but none of y'all reached out. So it is what it is. I'm talking to a very, very small select few of it. Ray's got a friend over. That's the car in the background. Under my buddy Brad's advice, I went and got some pipe clamps, and I'm hoping they fit because I need to attach a post to this post and then run my stringers right here. I call them stringers, they're rails, but I would like to complete the fence right here. And I want to attach a post. So let's see if we can get them to work. I've got a post, but if this works, I may actually be able to get away with like a 2x, and I don't even have to waste a post where one isn't necessary. But for aesthetics, that's like a $15 post, and a 2x12 is actually more expensive because I'm buying a 2x6 because I'm buying 16 footers. Hang on a minute. Got it. Hang on. This probably will look prettier. This Ray will appreciate it. But I think I told you earlier in the video, what I don't want to do is drill a hole right here because it'll weaken this post. And this is a pull post. There's like 450, 500 feet of field fence and barbed wire right here. And I don't want to lose the strength of it drilling a hole even a couple feet over. Plus I've still got to attach to this pole somewhere. But let's see if this works here. Now the only thing is this might be off a little bit because when I pulled my string was on the front of this post. So let's see if this snaps off here. This will make sense here in a minute when I quit talking. Hang on. I'm gonna spray paint this black. Come on, you know you want to. Oh, that was it. That was easy. So, yeah, if that just attaches right there like that, does that work? Why wouldn't that work? That works, don't it? And these boards, I'll just lop them off. It's probably better that the 16s didn't actually make it. I believe it was Mr. Stoops in the comments that said he wouldn't mind watching me build a fence. So, that was loud. So, for Mr. Stoops and everybody else, this is for you. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this right here. And actually I'm gonna get one of my screws out first. But then I'm gonna trim this. And yeah, you guys will get to watch me work on a fence a little bit. Now remember, I ain't got no tripod. I ain't gonna move my camera 37 times. and film all that, but I'll show you the process. Somebody, who was it last night? Cindy? Somebody said they were excited to watch Chad watch stain dry. That'll be fun. I appreciate you guys, man, tuning in no matter what. All right, I pulled that screw out. I'm just gonna do a little plunge cut. This is totally safe, by the way, Grandma. Yeah, that's safe. That's safe. Woo. And your face board will cover up that unsightly cut right there. Get these out of the way. Get some longer ones up in her. Hopefully I got enough. All right, the heat is back. I've got a assortment of screws here. These are left over from another project. These are left over from another project. And they're a little bit, I'm not gonna say overkill for this application, but a regular screw won't work because obviously that's too big. I'd need a washer. So we're just gonna go overkill. I'll tell the boys this will be the strongest part of the fence if they want to climb over it. So hang on, let me get a level. Listen, don't tell Miss Ray. Well, hang on, here's the deal. If Ray doesn't see that this is, it's called Chad rigging. If Ray doesn't see that this is Chad rigged, then it was my idea. If she's like, what happened here? Any day for the rest of life, if one of these days she's like, what happened here? It was y'all's idea, okay? If it looks beautiful and she don't notice and it looks great and it's fancy, Chad's idea. That's how it works, okay? If you're gonna watch me, see, because the greatest carpenters, remember, I was once told by an expert carpenter, the greatest carpenters fix their mistakes before anybody sees them, okay? Well, if I don't film them, they never happen. So if you guys wanna watch them, you gotta shh, okay? Here's my solution. Remember, this doesn't we're not keeping in elephants, okay? It's just tipsies and fins, which is kind of the same thing with horns. But you never really want to screw into the end grain because the end of wood is like, think of it like a bunch of straws. Like, what is the screw grabbing? Well, it's not really grabbing anything. However, I did use looks like a 2.5 inch lag screw. This is about as strong as it gets, okay? I mean, for this application, this is as strong as it gets. On this side, I went with a lag screw, a little bit smaller, but same idea. Because I didn't want to waste a bunch of screws. So I put the weaker one into the face side of the board. I put this one into the end board. And do I have a 1x cutoff? Yeah, I do, hang on. So what happens if you guys want to watch me, okay? That's what happens. I film stuff, then you guys are like, Chad said, no, he didn't. Chad said if it works, it was his idea. If it don't, I heard it somewhere on the interweb. So this is my cheater board. I'm out of face boards, but every single one of our rails is about 8 inches apart. And then we have a face board, which is the same board. But see what I'll do is put that right there. I may cheat left a little bit, but you'll never see it, okay? So in the end, this is all gonna be hidden. I'm gonna spray paint these black. It won't matter if there's a little bit of overspray because this is gonna be stained eventually. So that is officially the strongest part of the fence. Woo. That sucker's in there like swimwear now. I did find a face board. Hang on, let me cut a face board to length. All right, how's it look? Hey, doggone it. Watch where I'm going, why don't you? So there it is. Oh, I should cut that off. I should really cut that off right there. That's gonna drive Ray nuts, but I really need a Sawzall, especially now that it's mounted that close to the post. See, this is why I need to either have a tripod or a film crew. I can't walk and talk and chew gum and count and cut at the same time. I just forget steps. I mean, I'm being safe, but you gotta be in the know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this side's officially completed. And it's got a little bit of slope to it this way because so does the land. There's no way to avoid that, but it's real pretty because now it kind of arches this way. And then I'm going to figure out how to put like a 4-foot section on both sides. 4 or 6, it don't matter, whatever this hole ends up being. And then it slopes down that way, and then it's going to slope down the hill. It's going to be really pretty. I've actually got some furniture being delivered, and I got to give my full attention to that for a minute. So I'm going to wrap this video up. Hopefully, I'll see you again. We'll see. It'll either end here, or I'll see you again here in a minute when the furniture guy's done. So, see you in a minute, or tomorrow. Yeah, that made sense. So pretty. Ray loves it when I bring you guys in the house and she's not aware. No, true story. Hang on. I'll tell you something when we get out here. That works. Whew. Well, now that's better. So it's been about an hour. I got sawdust in my eye. That's why you don't cut into the wind. Just look at it. So much better. Man, we've been all over the place today. We started with the badonk to the auction. Then we went to the doctor with Case. And he just needs glasses. He's all good. And then we came here and worked on the fencing project. Then we got a new bed frame. And now we're back on the fence. That's all over the place. That's what happens when you film every day, man. You never know what you're going to get. So I'll let you take into view one more time. Hang on. That was perfect timing by Sheriff. Now, there's a real funny joke to be made about the bed frame, but it just flat broke. Like, the joke is not there. We were literally sitting in bed. The problem is it was like 9 months ago. We've been waiting on a replacement for 9 months under warranty. We were just sitting in bed one night and the headboard, the frame, the back of it just popped. And like, thought we were coming crashing down through the floor kind of thing. It was kind of spooky for a second, I'm not gonna lie. But first world problems, right? Called, filed a warranty claim. They shipped us a new one about 3 months later and it showed up busted. So then we had to wait another 3 months and then another 3 months for some other reason. We don't really know. But we finally got what we paid for, and it's been 18 months. So, and it's not even like bougie and crazy expenditure. Like, it's just a store here locally where you can walk in and buy them. But they were super helpful the whole way. The guy came out, installed it, put it all together. All I did was help him move the mattress. Literally, they took great care of us. It just took that long to get a new one, so it is what it is. But I'm gonna get out of here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty envious. Ray's with her friend hanging out somewhere, and they said it's pouring down rain where they're at. So I'm kind of envious, and it's east of us, and rain and stuff doesn't move west. It only moves east. So we're not gonna, well, it is in our neck of the woods. So it ain't gonna come hit us, unfortunately. But I don't know where Badonk went at this time. It's 4:10. The auction just started. So I have no idea where he went or where he's at, but we truly enjoy this auction. They have a lot of donkeys come through there. And they usually do pretty well. It's the same auction house that Little Donk went to, okay? So we're not concerned. We're actually happy for him. I'm sure he'll go somewhere if he's got lots of room. And I can understand that animal hesitation he's got, man. I don't like animals bigger than me, taller than me, I should say. He don't like animals shorter than him. It's just a phobia that he has. So thanks for hanging out day in and day out, no matter what we do. Paint dry, building fences, glaucoma tests, stain dry, fence building, mattress fixing, mattress or bed frame fixing, whatever. Okay. God bless you guys. Y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. God bless. Deuces.